year is 2014. It's a time of great innovation and technological advancement. It is also a time of chaos and conspiracies, a time of financial meltdown across the world, a time of mass population displacement, and a time when the rich are becoming immensely richer and more powerful and more fearful by the day. In 2014, corporations have more power than any government on the planet. These corporations have bankrupted the governments and have made them subservient to the interests of the moneyed elite. The final merger of one world company is upon us. These are the conclusions of a Strategic Trends 2007-2036, the 91-page source document prepared by the British government on the future of humanity. In 1 year, over 50% of the world's population will be living in urban rather than rural environments. In 1 generation, between 2007 and 2036, the world's population will explode from 7 billion people to almost 10 billion people. Does that mean all of humanity is in peril? No, it does not. Because even with the erosion of civil liberties, the super rich will be protected through technological advancements and pervasive surveillance. Coupled with intrusive, highly responsive and accessible databases, the emergence of so-called surveillance societies will increasingly challenge assumptions about privacy with corresponding impacts on civil liberties and human rights. The Strategic Trends report states that countries will be replaced by megacities with population base of over 20 million people. Caused by massive population displacement, cities will swell to unimaginable proportions. The Strategic Trends report is unequivocal. Unable to cope with an influx of peoples, the megacities themselves will fail before 2045. Wars will be fought not on state-on-state basis, but rather as an endemic, urban-based, irregular conflict against adversaries with highly developed urban survival and combat skills. Flash mobs will become a problem. Haven't we seen all that already? Turkey, Spain, Russia, Syria, the United States. Now, think about it. Techniques for overcoming resistance, comprehensive application of all the instruments and agencies of state power, rapid mobilization, flash mobs, pervasive information, communications technology, segmentation of society, endemic lawlessness, and high levels of violence. Intrusive, highly responsive and accessible databases, the emergence of surveillance society, erosion of civil liberties, humanitarian catastrophes. These terms all come from the Strategic Trends 2007-2036 report written back in 2005. This is what the near future looks like. We intrinsically reject such conclusions, even if they're supposedly supported by solid evidence in a government-authored and prepared report. However, we must have the courage to let the evidence tell a story, because what is at stake is not simply our view of reality. Whether or not our worldview is challenged or shattered by the revelations, it doesn't change the truth of the matter, which is that the conspiracy is real, that it is ongoing, and that September the 11th, 2001 was just a prelude to what they have planned for us. We're truly at the gates of hell, and the roads we take will now terminate whether we will live in the 21st century in nation-state republics or a subjugated, cold, and dehumanized crop of slaves.